Hey guys, Saint 8 here. So, today, let's talk about some weapons. You know weapons, I know weapons. Bah, 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 bah. Ugh. Sorry, I just ate. You know weapons, I know weapons. We all know weapons. So, today, let's rank those weapons. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about the weapons in nuclear threat. So, usually, I would say this is a tier list. My opinions are exactly that, opinions. However, not this time. No, 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 no. This time, what I put on there is objective fact, the greatest things that ever happened to the universe. If you use something in F tier, you're gonna cause tsunamis and earthquakes in your favorite cities. Use something in S tier, supermodels will come and. Nah, 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 nah. Cut that, cut that. Anyways, that being said, um, let's go ahead and just get into this tier list. I'm probably gonna say some controversial things if you play Nuclear Throne. Probably gonna be like, why would you put that there? You're an idiot. Or you're gonna be like, top tier, fantastic, greatest opinion around ever. But that being said, now let's get into it. Starting off with the Golden Splinter Gun. So, my golden weapons. There's three that are memes, and well, three that how do I say this? Three that I would say are good or usable, and the rest I would probably put in the middle of the pack. Like, they don't really affect anything. They're nice to have, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't use them unless I'm on robot and I just find them on the ground and I just eat them. However, that will change whenever we get to certain golden weapons. But anyways, golden splinter gun. What would I do with a golden splinter gun? I would put that in C tier. Golden splinter gun, it's a bolt weapon that doesn't pierce. The thing about bolt weapons, you want them to pierce. Piercing on bolt weapons, that's pretty much mandatory. However, splinter weapons don't pierce. Splinter pistol, I enjoy it. Splinter gun is mediocre. I would say the splinter gun is the worst of the splinter weapons because with splinter pistol, you have fire rate. With the super splinter gun, you have a crap load of splinters. With the normal splinter gun, it's mediocre. It does its job if you need it to. That's what C is going to be. C is your workhorse items. They get the job done, but not good, not bad. I would say Golden Splinter Gun ranks like in the middle of the pack for everything. Now, next up, Golden Screwdriver. Golden Screwdriver, I want to say F, but realistically, it's D tier. It has a use, and its use is farming up golden weapons for your other characters, using like the proto chest or something, some proto test shenanigans going on there. If you're trying to get YB's B skin. I like having it on chicken to throw it like a throwing knife. But other than that, faster fire rate, I'm pretty sure, over the normal screwdriver. But that's about it. That's all it has going. The thing keeping it out of F tier is you get to go to YV's mansion with it, and it doesn't have a big hitbox whenever you throw it. So I would say that's the only thing putting it D. Golden Bazooka. Golden Bazooka. If you don't have strong spirit, or you don't have boiling veins, Golden Bazooka will kill you. 100%. Like, unless you are the most passive player, it will kill you either in the short term or the long term. The long term, because you're losing out on a lot of radiation and drops, so you're going to be starved for mutations. Or in the short term, where you point blank yourself on a rat. On sewers or on crystal caves, Golden Bazooka will get you murdered without boiling veins. If you have boiling veins, fantastic. Really good. It does a lot of impact damage. It does a lot of damage. However, it will kill you. And for that danger alone, I'm going to put it in D tier. I'm going to put it in D tier. Now, Golden Assault Rifle. Golden Assault Rifle is very good. I would even go so far as to say it is the best golden weapon. And you see some peeking down there, that's a meme weapon. We're not going to talk about that weapon. But golden assault rifle, I would say, is the best golden weapon. I wouldn't say it's S tier, but if I had a choice, I would put golden assault rifle on every single character. Why? Because just like the normal assault rifle, it's your workhorse. 3 bullets is usually enough to kill most small enemies, and it's enough to efficiently deal with larger enemies. It's not ammo expensive. It's nice, like mediocre DPS, but it's efficient enough to get you through. And it has unlimited range, just like all the other bullet weapons. It is incredibly accurate. It has higher fire rate than the normal assault rifle. I would say it is a top tier pick. Now, super disc gun. Now, if we're taking this seriously, D tier, because the thing keeping it out of F, all that piercing is fantastic. However, disc are extremely dangerous. You have to be very careful with disc. Also, right now, I should probably mention, this is taking into consideration when you get these weapons, or how you get these weapons, or where you use them. If you use them in the early game or the late game. The super disc gun, you can only get it if it's cursed. And I'm pretty sure you have to be in a loop to get it. Remember correctly exactly how you get it, but I do know it's a pain in the ass to get. That being said, it is fun to use whenever you have it. Works with bolt arrow. However, it can kill you, and in the later stages, like in loops, so much is going on. That piercing is nice, but it, again, will kill you. So that's why it's in D tier. Of course, I would, if I was smart, I'd put it in F tier, but that infinite piercing is very nice. Heavy auto crossbow. How about A tier? Not even debatable. I would say it's even S tier. However, the thing holding it back is you need either bolt marrow or eagle eyes to be able to effectively use it. Just like the the auto crossbow, the heavy auto crossbow has increased fire rate over the normal heavy crossbow, and it shoots the heavy bolts for 2 ammo, 2 bolts per bolt. It is very nice. It pierces a lot, does a lot of damage, very high DPS. One of the few weapons that can delete a van before it can spawn enemies. Very good weapon. However, not put it at S tier because there are some drawbacks, those being the 2 mutations I mentioned before. Now, moving on. Heavy assault rifle. I would say heavy assault rifle, believe it or not, even though I did use it in my robot run for a little while. The problem with it is it's too ammo cost. Like, it's not efficient. The thing you want from your burst weapons is efficiency. You want efficiency and high DPS. That's what you want. Heavy assault rifle gives you the DPS. However, small enemy comes toward you. You just wasted 2 bullets on a maggot. However, you shot a burst. So not only did you waste 2 bullets on a maggot, those other 2 bullets, or those other 4 bullets, because it shoots 6 bullets per 3, because it shoots the heavy bullets. Those cost 2 each. Those other bullets, unless you have enemies behind that maggot, are just gone. You're not getting those back. Recycle gland does work with it. However, it's just not efficient enough to warrant using it unless you have recycle gland or you have steroids as thrown butt, or maybe even lucky shot. That's the only times I would consider taking this. That's why it's in C tier. It is good, but it's not fantastic. One weapon that is fantastic, blood cannon. I love blood cannon. Not really good, but it will get you through what you need to do. Blood cannon. Let's check the drop table real quick. Blood cannon drops in 5-3. That is the little hunter fight. You can use it in the labs or the palace. Main thing you want to use it for is for the Throne Fight. Throne Fight in 7-3. Blood Cannon, however, very good for getting rid of your orbs. Very good for clearing out the orbs on the second Throne Fight, on the one on Campfire. Very good for dealing with it, just a lot of problematic enemies. So that's why I would put it at B tier. It's not A tier. It's not fantastic because keep in mind I don't really like the cannons that much. I don't think it does enough damage to warrant being an A tier. However, it is still very good for dealing with certain enemies. Very good for defense. Very defensive weapon. And I would say that warrants being in B tier and not C tier. Auto shotgun. I like auto shotgun. High DPS. Problem with auto shotgun is it doesn't shoot as many pellets as the normal shotgun, so it actually does less damage per shell. So it's less efficient. However, it fires a lot faster and a lot more accurate than the normal shotgun. So it's a lot more concentrated DPS. Where you get it in the game, you have a chance of getting the auto shotgun way back in 3-1 at the very start of Scrapyard. Moving through Scrapyard, through Crystal Caves, this thing will carry you all the way to the palace. Like, easily. It'll carry you all the way until you get whatever weapon you need to get. Only problem is, it's not as efficient as most weapons, which is why it's in B tier. However, the DPS on it is good enough to get you through the Frozen City, get you through the little hunter fight, get you through the labs. Very good thing. The only problem I have with it is trying to kill dogs with it. It just takes too many shells to kill dogs, which is why it's in B tier and not A tier. But it is still a very good weapon. Incinerator. I have some very complicated feelings with Incinerator. Now, this might upset some people. You might even say, what the hell, I love Incinerator. This is stupid. Incinerator's going in F. It's our first F tier. Why am I putting Incinerator in F tier? Just like the pop gun, and keep in mind, I love the pop gun. Don't get me wrong, I love the pop gun. However, the Incinerator shoots 3 flame flak pellets, or 3 of the flak shells, or whatever you want to call it. The flame ones that the flame shotgun shoots 3 of those like the pop gun. Consumes 3 bullets per, like a triple machine gun. Incredibly fast fire rate. However, the problem with it is, unless that's concentrated with Eagle Eyes, all that damage is getting wasted. Like, it's not getting refunded with Recycle Land. It's bouncing with shotgun shoulders, but if you have shotgun shoulders, you're not picking up Incinerator. You're picking up your flat cannons, your super flat cannons. Picking up shell weapons. You're not picking up a bullet weapon. It's good if you need to just dump a shitload of bullets. If you have no bullet synergy, you just need to get rid of all your bullets, and you need to save some ammo in your backup weapon, or you need to generate some ammo in your backup weapon. That's the only good time it's useful. However, anything outside of that, I do not like the Incinerator at all. That being said, Super Plasma Cannon. S tier. Everyone picks Super Plasma Cannon. If you have a Super Plasma Cannon, you pick it up. That's what you do. The only time you don't pick up Super Plasma Cannon is you're memeing and you don't have trigger fingers. However, with trigger fingers, Super Plasma Cannon, it pierces the small enemies, and it can clear out levels practically by itself. It does so much damage. It can one-tap the second throne fight on loop like 1 or 2 or something, all the way up to like 3, I think. It can do a shitload of damage. I'm talking, this thing is insane with how much damage it can do. One taps mostly everything leading up to loop 2. It is incredible. The only problem with it is its ammo cost, but if you have back muscle, or if you just kill a shitload of enemies with Crown of Blood, like this thing, and I'm just gonna spoil it, Ultra Shovel is also going in S tier. This thing right here will carry your ass forever. Like, it is the only thing you need. The only time you don't pick it up is if you don't have trigger fingers or you're just trying to do something different. If you're going for distance, you're picking up Super Plasma Cannon around loop 2 or 3. And then you're just going to loop like 30. It is ridiculous. Okay, Seeker Pistol. Garbage. No, it's not really. It's a C tier. Seeker Pistol, it's efficient, shoots 2 Doritos. Or Seekers if you want to get technical. With 1 bolt, you get 2 Seekers. Can kill, the... Thinking in the Frozen Wasteland, it can kill the, snow, robots. The Chargers, whatever you want to call them. Abominable Snowmen. It can kill them in 1 bolt. However, it's unreliable because you have to have those Seekers pick that target and seek onto it directly. Seeker Shotgun, I would put above it. For 3 bolts, you shoot out 6 Doritos, I think, or 8. You shoot out a lot of Doritos with it. With YV, it's very funny with Thrown Butt and the Thrown Butt mutation or the Ultra mutation that gives you a free pop-up upgrade. Just shooting out a billion Doritos. It's very funny. That's why it's going here and not in like the bottom of or at the top of D. Just because it's very funny to see all those Doritos. Okay. That being said, Eraser. Eraser, B tier. Eraser. Using 2 shells, it shoots all of its shells in a confined beam to erase something from existence. I love the Eraser. Eraser, very efficient. You know what? I'll even put it above the Auto Shotgun. That's how good the Eraser is. I really enjoy the Eraser. It is a very good weapon. Very efficient. If you have shotgun shoulders, it can clear all the way up to the palace very easily. Very good weapon. Very good weapon. Okay, guitar. Guitar is only on fish. However, it's a guaranteed drop. So if you're a fish and you have long arms and trigger fingers, which odds are you are going for if you're going for a very long loop, guitar will last you until you get either Ultra Shovel or Energy Sword if you have Laser Brain. Guitar, fantastic pick. Only reason it's not going in S tier is it's fish exclusive. But it's very, very good. I love it so much. Such a fantastic melee weapon. It makes the noise. It hits like a truck. Very good melee weapon. And very defensive. Same range as the wrench. However, if you get long arms on that thing, it boulders through enemies constantly. It is fantastic. Alright, next up. Bouncer SMG. Bouncer SMG D tier. Bouncer SMG, usually, I mean this very liberally, usually it'll get you to like the Frozen Wasteland, kinda. I wouldn't use it. I prefer not to. If you have Eagle Eyes, it's pretty alright. I would just prefer not to use either of the bouncing weapons. However, I would prefer the bouncing shotgun over it. Both of them, kind of both ass. They're not accurate. Bouncers hardly do any damage. They do bounce, so you do get some mileage if you miss. However, the velocity of the bullets is so piss poor. You can have something dodge or like move out of the way and then charge your ass. In which case, you're wasting ammo. You don't want to waste ammo with this. Hyper Slugger. A tier. Easily A tier. Hyper Slugger, shitload of damage. It's hit scan. I forget how much ammo it consumes. I think it's either 1 or 2. It's 2 or 1. It might be 1. Either way, fantastic weapon. I use it constantly. With trigger fingers, it's even better. Shotgun shoulders, even better. Very, very good weapon. I love using it. However, it's not an S tier because there are better weapons. And we'll get to them, and I'm pretty sure you already know what I'll put in S tier because I use them all. Okay, so Super Bazooka. Super Bazooka, very fun. But the problem with Super Bazooka, it can kill you. If you're in a corridor, if you're in the labs, or sewers, or if you're in Chris Caves, Super Bazooka will murder you. Those long corridors, or those small enclosed areas, or those enemies that charge you, if you don't have Bullying Veins or Strong Spirit, Super Bazooka will delete you from existence. That's just a fact. That's just how it is. It's still a very fun weapon. It's very fun to pop it and get like a billion rockets. If you have Eagle Eyes, it's very fun to just send literally a nuclear explosion without the nuke launcher. Just freeze. Like if you have freeze frames turned on and you pop this thing and your screen freezes for like a good 5 seconds, it's very funny. However, as a weapon, it does a shitload of damage, but it can kill you so easily. So easily. But it's still very fun. Auto crossbow. No, not it. Thinking about it. No, A tier. Again, same problems as the heavy auto crossbow. However, is more efficient. The thing about the auto crossbow is it shoots faster than the normal crossbow, way faster. Bolt marrow works fantastic on it. Other than that, still very efficient, does a lot of DPS. Overall, just a very good weapon. Rusty Frog Pistol. B. Oh, wait, F. Reason why. Those green pellets do nothing. They are garbage. Hardly any damage, low fire rate. The challenge is getting the Frog Pistol to Crown Vault and then unlocking the Golden Frog Gun for whoever character you want to turn into Frog. That's what it is. That is the challenge to using the Rusty Frog Gun after you kill Mom with a golden weapon. Then taking it to 3-2. If you somehow eat it before then, you just wasted all of that time, which I did before. And it is a pain. Okay. Flat Sword. Controversial opinion. Garbage. You have to go through so much effort just to get it. You have to leave your chicken sword in 1-1, and sometimes that doesn't even work. Then whenever you get it, it's worse than the guitar. It is garbage. It feels like it hits like a wet noodle. The only good thing about it is if you lose your head, you get the shovel effect, and it does a bunch of damage. I don't think I've shown that off. However, it is still such a pain in the ass to get, use, build around, and then you can only go headless so many times, so that only comes very niche situations. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Only good thing, it's a melee weapon, so it's defensive, but like, even then, just, it's crap. That's what it is, it's crap. Well, nuke launcher, S here. No debate. Funny. Funny weapon. Spawning with the nuke launcher is very funny. I haven't shown that on the channel yet, but it is very funny. Very interesting. Spawn with the nuke. Same with the disc gun. Disc gun, very funny. Spawn with the disc gun. That's it. That's the funny part. You use it, and it shoots discs, and it is golden, so funny. That's about it. Heavy grenade launcher. B tier. Heavy grenade launcher does a bunch of damage. It uses 2 grenades per shot. It has the special green explosion. Same area of effect as the normal grenade launcher, but it does a shitload of damage. Like 2 or 3 grenades to kill a guardian dog, a palace dog. So it's very good for that. Basically, an ammo drop kills a dog with this thing. It's very nice, very efficient, very good weapon. I highly enjoy it. My problem with it is it doesn't cover enough area. It shoots just like a grenade launcher. It doesn't cover a big enough area that most explosive weapons need to cover. Super Bazooka actually covers a higher area than it. But The heavy grenade launcher still does a shitload of damage, so for single target, very good weapon. The gun. The gun that shoots guns. Using energy, it shoots a gun. And then you can pick up and use that gun. It uses a bunch of energy. I forget the exact amount. And you get it very late in your runs. You have to have Crown of Guns, I'm pretty sure, on like hard mode. Something stupid. You have to do something stupid to get it. I forget how to, but it is such a stupid gun. It is bad. However, it is funny. Therefore, C. Super crossbow. You have trigger fingers and you have bolt marrow. It is a good weapon. C tier. However, without those things, here's the mix-up. Without those things, you're wasting so many bolts to kill 2 enemies, or 1 enemy, or whatever. A fish person comes toward you, 3 bolts, immediately into the wall. Therefore, C tier. Shovel! Starting, you can get it very early on. Very slow swing speed, but it swings and hits pretty good. If you have trigger fingers, it's very nice. It doesn't work on steroids very good. I would put it in C tier, right there. Where you get it is very nice. Bazooka. Where you get it, again, nice, good impact damage. However, I would much rather have a grenade launcher than a bazooka, to be honest. Sticky launcher. Now, how I feel about the sticky launcher. It is an A tier weapon. Here's why. Sticky launcher does a shitload of damage. Covers a very big area of effect. The only problem with it is you have to wait a couple of seconds for the grenade to actually explode. But while it's doing that, you can prime more grenades on the same target. And then when those grenades go off, they'll go off all at the same time and do all that damage. So it's very efficient, and only 1 grenade from it only costs 1 grenade, which is or 1 explosive, which is fantastic. That is awesome. So A tier for its very efficient damage. SMG. Right there. That's where you belong. High fire rate, garbage accuracy. Steroids is unusable basically, unless you get equalized. Even then, it's a pain. Very, very bad weapon in my opinion. Very bad weapon. Okay, assault rifle. Assault rifle is your workhorse. It's a very good weapon, very trusty, very nice, very enjoyable weapon to use. I would use assault rifle all the way up to Palace. Very good weapon. People sleep on it, but this thing can carry you all the way to the Throne 2 fight. You have Recycle Gland? This thing is your workhorse for the entire pre-loop. But with that being said, Disc Gun! Hard mode. What I like about it. Actually, no, it's top of D tier. No, wait. Bottom of C tier. This gun is very good for hard mode. You don't have to go out of your way. It has infinite piercing. It's fully automatic. Sure, it might not be the most accurate. However, it will still do a bunch of damage in hard mode. If you need to get the chicken bee skin, I recommend using Disc Gun. Reason being, Disc Gun is great. Fantastic. I love Disc Gun. Just for all that piercing, and the early on weapons that you get in hard mode can't really deal with the amount of enemies besides Disc Gun. Laser pistol. Where would I put laser pistol? I don't really use laser pistol. Laser pistol is good. Like an early laser pistol and you get laser brain, yeah, I'd use it. But laser pistol is it's mediocre. I would say middle of C tier. The revolver. Best gun in the game. 100%. Carried me all the way. Killed the throne. Easy weapon. No. All seriousness, I would probably put it top of F tier. It is very mediocre. However, it does work with Recycle Land. Its fire rate is eh. It's like your starting weapon. It's all reliable, except until you get an assault rifle or a golden assault rifle. But besides that, it's all reliable. Every character has it besides Rogue and Chicken and YV. But besides that, pretty alright. The Golden Frog Pistol. Golden Frog Pistol. Faster fire rate than the normal frog gun. Still shoots the pellets. Still uses 2 or 3 bullets per shot. But it comes with the added benefit of making you a frog. And Frog is funny, and he sings a lot, and he is nice. So D tier instead of F. Laser Rifle. Now, if I put Laser Pistol in C tier, where am I going to put Laser Rifle? I'll give you a hint. Laser Rifle is one of my favorite weapons. However, I do know it's incredibly inefficient. Reason being is it's inaccurate. It's not as inaccurate as the laser minigun, but it is inaccurate, which is bad. With a laser weapon, with your energy weapons, you don't want them to be inaccurate. You don't want to waste ammo, especially since it's so hard to come by with so much crap. A lot of your energy weapons use a lot of ammo. Super Plasma Cannon uses like or something stupid. It uses a lot. Laser Rifle, its fire rate's bigger than the Laser Pistol, not as much as the Laser Minigun, but it's still inaccurate. Therefore, top of C tier, but no higher. Slugger, where you get it in the game, it's average. Does damage, and it'll carry you up until the Frozen Wasteland, but after that it drops off like a truck. Next up, that is the greatest weapon in the game, Gatling Slugger. I love Gatling Slugger. It has carried me forever. It is great. I'm gonna see if I can zoom out. There we go. Okay, now I can see more. So, the thing about Gatling Slugger does a lot of damage, very reliable. Every shot only costs 1 shell. Very, very good weapon. I use it all the time. Any chance I get to use the Gatling Slugger, I'll use it. It is that and the auto crossbow are like the bread and butter. That is best build you can have in the early game. Soul Slugger is nice. But again, you run into problems with inefficiency. Therefore, Assault Slugger, I'm actually going to put under the auto shotgun and the eraser. That's 3 shotgun shells to kill whatever you're aiming at, and whatever else is behind it. But in the cases where there's nothing behind it, it can't really, hang, because you're running out of ammo constantly. However, if you're fighting single target enemies, your little hunters, or your thrones, or even after that, your big bandits on loops, very fantastic. It is really good DPS. However, problem comes whenever you're fighting more than a single target. Like, more than a boss. If you're not killing a boss, this thing is bad. Energy Sword. Top of A tier. You got long arms, laser brain, thing hits like a truck. That's just how it is. It is great for that. It is reliable, only goes through like 3 ammo per swing. It's an energy weapon. Only problem is you can't run it with Super Plasma Cannon because 2 energy weapons together are bad. Even on steroids, I don't recommend it. It's very bad to use 2 energy weapons because you'll run into ammo problems constantly. That being said, very good weapon still. Swing, very long range, does a lot of damage. Very good, very good. Especially where you get it. You get it in, I'm pretty sure, the Frozen Wasteland, right? Yeah, the very start of the Frozen City. That and the Energy Hammer. Okay, Super Slugger. Same problem as Super Crossbow. You waste constantly. you waste your shells. The only way it's better than the super crossbow is whenever it ricochets and that slug just so happens to kill an enemy. The odds of that happening though without shotgun shoulders is very minimal. With Eagle Eyes, you can do a shitload of damage with it. Like, this thing is a bunch of damage. Like, if you brap it with YV, oh my god, talk about just killing anything constantly. It is so nice. But you run into ammo problems very frequently with it. Hyper Rifle. If you have Recycle Gland, yeah, stop a B tier. Without Recycle Gland, though, ammo problems. Again, you shoot 5 bullets every press of the button. Say an enemy takes 2 bullets, you just wasted 3 bullets on an enemy. That's a net loss. That's like a 0.66 like ratio of bullet to dead. Like a bullet to enemy, or point like 6-7 or something stupid. Point blank. You waste more than you actually use it. If you take it into the throne fight with the Recycle Gland, it can carry you through the entire throne fight. It's a bullet hose. Very good for that. However, besides that, not so good. Screwdriver. There. It's a throwing knife. If you play chicken, it's a throwing knife. Otherwise, it just gets you to YV's mansion. It destroys things. It destroys bullets instead of reflects them. It's very niche. If you find no melee weapon and you're doing melee only, that is exists. Like the jackhammer, except bad. Oh well. But that's where I'm gonna put it. Actually, F tier. Not D tier, it's F tier. Laser minigun. Where do I put the laser minigun? Laser minigun goes. Laser minigun goes. Goes underneath the laser rifle. The reason why laser minigun does a lot of damage. However, it's incredibly inaccurate. If you have Eagle Eyes and Laser Brain, it does a shitload of damage. Fantastic. But getting those things and then a laser minigun on top of that is not very likely. And even if you do play until you get to that, at that point you're just using a super plasma cannon anyways. Plus, the fire rate on the laser minigun, you waste damage a lot of the time on smaller enemies. It's very good if you need to spam it. Like, you have massive open room, shitload of enemies with it, go to town, man. But if you're in corridors, a lot of those lasers are going into the wall. And it's very bad for that. Oh, also, I made a mistake. This is not the gun. Alrighty, upon further review, it ended up being the gun. I correct myself later on in the video. But besides that, I'll fix it here in like 10 or 20 minutes ish, around there. Anyways, thank you for watching so far and enjoy the rest of the video. This is just more efficient. Okay, blood launcher. Blood grenade launcher goes. It has a fast fire rate. Oh. Where would I put it? I would put the blood launcher in C tier. Not as good as the blood cannon, because you can't deliberately just shoot it and then it has a trail. It has to be whatever enemy you're hitting has to be shooting at that same time for it to really destroy any bullets, or you need to be spamming the shit out of it. But other than that, it's a pretty alright weapon. Also, while I'm thinking about it, this is the gun. This little toaster thing right here. That's the gun. The gun shoots guns for energy, like I mentioned earlier. It was there. Okay, turbo machine gun. If you have Eagle Eyes, a lot of DPS. Don't have Eagle Eyes, a lot of wasted ammo. If you have Recycle Land, still, a lot of wasted ammo. Now a lot of your bullets are coming back because a lot of your bullets are hitting the wall instead of the enemy. Therefore, it is bad. Same with the bouncer weapon, same with the SMG. Poo-poo weapon. If you get Eagle Eyes for any of these weapons, it automatically makes them better, but still not as the Splinter Gun. Splinter Gun. Where would I put the Splinter Gun? Splinter Gun, I would put above the Secret Pistol. Splinters don't pierce, however, they still do damage. Still a viable weapon. You get it very early on. You get it in, let's see here, right there, the sewers. Right there. The sewers. The sewers, Splinter Gun, it's very good against the rats. Very good past that. One taps the crows. Very good against the snipers. If you're not good with the crossbow, Splinter Gun is your best friend. Toxic Crossbow. Toxic Crossbow. Does damage to you. Doesn't do a lot of damage to enemies. Right there. Plus, it also infects the Balmongs and turns them toxic and makes them a pain in the ass to deal with. I don't want to deal with that. So, therefore, right there. Wave Gun. Funny shotgun. It is a shotgun with extra steps. 2 shells. And is basically just a bad eraser. But it's still pretty neat. But overall, not a very good weapon. So, I would put it in C tier. Plasma Pistol. I don't like Plasma Pistol. Not efficient. Takes too much ammo per shot. Therefore, here as well. And underneath. Yeah, underneath the wave gun. Actually, yeah. Plasma Cannon, on the other hand. It's basically like the Super Plasma Cannon, except not as good. You hardly get it. If you get a Plasma Cannon, you go, huh, neat. You keep using whatever weapons you're using. But whenever you do use a Plasma Cannon, I would say it's like... I would say it's better than the Heavy Assault Rifle. Energy Hammer. Okay, this is gonna ruffle some feathers. I think Energy Hammer is a great weapon. And the reason why is you can dig with it. Digging is so useful in this game. Any kind of explosive weapon or any kind of weapon that can dig is immediately, in my opinion, very good. Or it has very good merits to it. Energy Hammer, you have long arms, and Laser Brain also does a shitload of damage. The long arms makes your digging more efficient. If you ever need to dig with a Rebel, and you need to dig around with your allies, or you need to open up an area and not kill your allies in the process, Energy Hammer will do that for you. Very good. Jackhammer. Defensive weapon. Not good for damage, but it's good if you just need to clear out some small enemies. Very good defensive weapon. I would actually... I'll put this right here. This... Now, I'll keep this at the top. It's a good defensive weapon, not a good offensive weapon. If you have long arms, it actually makes it worse in my opinion, because those little jabs can actually miss whatever is directly in front of you. So you will still get hit. So if you don't have long arms or eagle eyes, Jackhammer is really good defensive. Okay. Flat Cannon. High impact damage. Efficient. I would say it goes right underneath the eraser. Pretty good weapon. Golden Revolver. Right there. Here. It said revolver. It shoots bullets. Funny, I guess. Better than the normal revolver. Wifey starts with it. Only character that starts with it. Higher fire rate than the normal revolver, I'm pretty sure. Or like either that or perfect accuracy or something weird with it, but either way, it's pretty good. Wrench. Wrench is F tier. wrench I would actually put above the revolver. It's better against rats. One taps the rats where you get it. Long arms, good defense. Pretty alright weapon. Golden wrench, upgrade to the normal wrench. Faster swing speed. That's pretty much it. Golden machine gun, perfect accuracy. Higher fire rate. I forget. I'm pretty sure it's perfect accuracy. It's alright. I'd say it's actually better than the golden revolver. I don't know if its fire rate's faster or not. Golden shotgun. Golden shotgun. Shoots one more pellet than the normal shotgun. Therefore, bottom of C. Golden crossbow. Faster fire rate than the normal crossbow. It goes. I would say screw it. It goes. It's in C tier somewhere. I don't like the normal crossbow. But then again, I'm bad at aiming. If you get bolt marrow, it's pretty alright. Actually, yeah, if you get bolt marrow, it goes up here. Golden grenade launcher guarantees you the path to the sewer or the special sewers every single time. Increases difficulty every single time, unless you eat your weapon like an idiot like me. Pretty good. I would even go so far as to say here as well. Better than the laser rifle. Okay, next up. Energy pistol, the laser pistol. It can carry you all the way to the throne if you use it. Faster fire rate. If you get laser brain with it, it is pretty good. Pretty good. Very good weapon. I would say it goes right there. Chicken sword. It's a defensive weapon. Use chicken sword offensively, you're stupid. It does worse damage than the wrench. It leads to the black sword. Chicken starts with it. It makes funny noises when you swing it, like a sword, but like bad. It is a wet noodle. You are slapping things with a wet noodle. I would say it goes right there, right underneath the wrench. Alright, this is the nuke launcher. The nuke launcher goes C tier, because it can kill you. I would say worse than the bazookas, because I can't aim with it. If you're on PC, this goes up a little bit, because you can aim it a lot easier with a mouse. But on controller, it is bad. What? Is that the Devastator? I think that's the Devastator. No, that's the Devastator. What the fuck is that? What are you? Hang on, I'll be right back. I need to find out what the hell that weapon is. Alright, so no matter how hard I looked, I could not find whatever the hell this thing is. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me in the comments below. Also, another thing I found. The thing that I thought was the gun, I have no idea what that is. The thing that I thought was the heavy revolver, apparently, where did I put that? Where did I put that? That, right there, is actually the gun, so I'm just gonna put them next to each other. Congratulations, gun. You're there now. Thing that I don't know what it is, L. Could be the best thing in the world, but I've never seen you in my life. Okay, so, that being said, quadruple machine gun. It doesn't even shoot the bullet right area. L. There. I need to zoom out again. 80. So I can see more of the list. Or at least, like, all the way to A tier, I guess. Machine gun. Fully automatic. Just normal bullets. Goes here. Flamethrower. Garbage. F tier. Dragon. B tier. Deals with enemies. Has a high area of effect. Actually, high area of effect, I'll put that there. Does damage. Does flame damage, so not a lot of damage, but does damage enough to weed out any small enemies. Does pretty good for ad clear. Flare gun. Where would I put flare gun? Flare gun uses explosives, shoots Flares do not a lot of damage. Flare gun, I would put it right up. It's like a flame flat cannon. So, but not as good as the jackhammer. Right there. Actually, not as good as the blood launcher either. Or the golden grenade launcher. Or the golden pistol. You know what? It's going there. It's C tier regardless. Energy screwdriver. It's B tier. I'm not putting it in B tier though. Right there. Good for single target. Good for defense. Only problem is it doesn't cover a wide area, so enemies can still nay you. But if you have laser brain and long arms, it can do some pretty good damage. Pretty good single target damage. Hyper launcher. Hyper launcher is good for digging. Is good for damage. It uses a shitload of ammo too. But main thing, good for digging. B tier. Laser cannon. Only weapon to get more lasers if you have laser brain. Usually it shoots like 3. If you have laser brain, it shoots like 5. Pretty good. Pretty efficient. Put it in there. Actually, no, low B tier. It's low B tier. Rusty revolver. Garbage weapon. F tier. Lightning pistol. Where would I put lightning pistol? Actually, I would say all of the lightning weapons are unreliable. You, go away. You, I don't need you. Go, get back. Get out of here. Lightning rifle, long range lightning pistol, lightning shotgun. I would put in C tier, bottom of C tier though. Same with the lightning SMG. Only reason is they shoot faster. Less range, but they shoot way faster than the other weapons, so the unreliability is kind of offset by their fire rate or their area of coverage. Normal shotgun. Normal shotgun, where did I put that? I would put it right. Super flat cannon. Super flat cannon. Super flat cannon. I'm gonna put it there as a placeholder so I can move, consider. Super flat. Worst of the cannons, in my opinion. So, with that being said, less than what cannon? If it's the worst cannon, in my opinion, it's less than the laser cannon. However, still, it does a lot of impact damage, like a shitload of impact damage, and it covers a wide area. So it's pretty good in that respect. Pretty good. I need to zoom out again. Hold on. Let me just zoom out to 67 there. Okay, next up. The sawn-off. Sawn-off shoots a lot of pellets. Not accurate though, therefore bottom C. Splinter pistol. High fire rate. It's basically like an auto crossbow, except without the auto crossbow. If that makes sense. So bottom B tier. Does damage. Does enough damage to warrant putting above C. Splinter pistol? C tier. It's C tier, easily. Actually, no, that's the super splinter gun. The splinter gun, super splinter gun, I would put up here for meme status. If you wrap it with YV, with bolt marrow, it's pretty funny. Trigger fingers, you can fire off like 1 billion bolts in less than 2 seconds. However, my main problem with it is it doesn't do enough damage for its ammo. Like, for its ammo count. It doesn't do enough damage. And the splinters don't pierce. But, like, all those splinters are just gone. Actually, I've talked myself out of it. It's top of C tier. Top of C tier. Not good. Smart gun. Wherever your cursor is, it shoots the enemy closest to it. Unreliable. C tier. Actually, it hits its targets. There. That's a good spot for it. Right next to the heavy auto rifle. It's unreliable. It shoots a pretty fast fire rate. However, it's not fast enough DPS to last you. Because you pick up the smart gun, where at? Let's check. You pick up the smart gun at the very first level of the Frozen City. At that point, it's already outlived its usefulness. Against the snowbots, it doesn't do enough DPS, and whenever it tries to shoot them, it follows behind them, so it doesn't land all of its shots. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is actually kind of ass. Right there. Heavy crossbow, where you get it in the game, you get it very early on. One of the first heavy weapons you can get, if not the first heavy weapon you can get. And it shoots some funky things. It does damage. If you have trigger fingers or bolt marrow or both, it is very good leading up to the Frozen City. Very good against the walking tanks, against the spider tanks. Very good for that stuff. Other than that, it is mediocre. So I'd say it's above mediocre. It's B tier. Very B tier though. I would say better than the Assault Slugger. And it pierces. It pierces a lot. Bloodhammer. I hardly use Bloodhammer. Not good for defense, but it does do some damage. Destroys whatever projectile you're trying to hit. I don't know if that counts for hitting something or not, so I don't know if it damages you back. That's how little I use this thing. But if you swing and you miss, it takes health from you. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's garbage. Bottom of C tier. Lightning Cannon. I love Lightning Cannon. It is very fun to shoot or brap this thing and immediately clear out a room just by itself. I would put it in A tier. We're at an A tier though. I would put it in probably Assault Rifle, definitely. There we go. Okay, Pop Gun. Need I elaborate more? No. Because Pop Gun is just that good. Crossbow. Slow fire rate. If you have bolt marrow or trigger fingers, it'll last you until the Frozen City. But past that, not as much. Especially once you get to the palace, it drops off hard at the palace. But it's better than the D tier weapons. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put the golden machine gun there. Crossbow top of tier. Plasma rifle, better than the plasma pistol, but not by a lot. Let's say it's reliable enough. And it shoots fast enough. It's good enough. Pop rifle. Pop rifle's garbage. F tier. Toxic launcher, F tier. Flame cannon, mediocre. Flame cannon. I don't like the flame cannon that much, but it can dig efficiently, kinda. I guess it'll go in B tier. Lightning hammer, trigger fingers and laser brain. Very fun weapon. However, if you don't have those things, bad, C tier. Flame shotgun. Where do you get flame shotgun? You get flame shotgun at like the start of scrapyard. No, you can get it in the sewers. Damn. Okay. With that being said, flame shotgun. Very efficient weapon. Very good. Very pog, even. Say. It's better than the shotgun, definitely. Better than the smart pistol? Yeah, better than that. I would say, yeah, it's about that good. About middle C. Pretty alright. Double shotgun, I would say, is just right above it. Does more damage. Shoots more pellets. If you're looking for stun, it's pretty good for that. Auto shotgun, I would say, is above it as well. Cluster launcher, F tier. Easily. Grenade shotgun. Somewhere in D. Grenade shotgun, I would put above the bazookas. The reason why for the grenade shotgun is if you need to dig out like a wide area, but not like too much, you know? Actually, no. If I'm doing that, I'm using nuke launcher or bazooka. No, that thing's ass. Actually, yeah, this thing's garbage. Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher is viable. It is C tier. It does damage. It gets you to the party pizza sewers. Very, very good weapon. Better than the bazookas in my opinion because it won't kill you as easily. Whenever you fire it, it doesn't take a second to sit there in front of you. It just goes. It's not instant, so it's not hit scan, but it just goes. Grenade rifle. Good for single target, not much for digging or anything, but it's alright. It does its job. I would say it's better than the Seeker shotgun. Rogue rifle. B tier. Use blue bullets, and blue bullets are cool. Starts on Rogue, and Rogue is awesome. Party Popper. I forget what Party Popper does. Just know it exists. It was for like some promotion, I think. I don't know what it does, so I'm just gonna be safe and I'm just gonna stick at bottom of C here. Cause it's neat. It's a neat concept, I guess. Double minigun, it's funny. Goes up here. The funny. Because it's a funny weapon. I love how funny it is. Gatling bazooka will kill you. 100%. If you have fast fire rate or trigger fingers, that thing will delete you or put you down to 4 HP easily. Same with the auto grenade shotgun. Thing will kill you easily. Ultra revolver. Did you guys know ultra revolver is automatic? Because I didn't. But it does damage. Ultra revolver does a lot of damage. If you can get it on a boss fight floor, fantastic. I would say use it. It is great for boss fights, but not that good. The ultra laser pistol, like a super laser pistol. What it is, it shoots 5. I'm pretty sure. Does damage. About it. Like if you need lasers in a wide area, the ultra laser pistol can cover that, I guess. But it's not good, in my opinion. I would say it's like top C here. Sledgehammer, mid. If you have trigger fingers, I would say it's good. Or long arms, both trigger fingers and long arms, it can carry you for a bit. But it drops off really hard in the labs and the palace. Super hard. Heavy revolver. Where would I put heavy revolver? I would put heavy revolver up right here. Heavy revolver is very nice. Very efficient. Very efficient. Not as efficient as the normal revolver, but it is still like really solid. Very solid weapon. Double shotgun. Where'd I put the sawn off at? Because this is going above the sawn off. Sawn off went bottom of C. This is basically the sawn off, except shoots slower but has tighter spread. Pretty neat for that. Heavy machine gun. It is the heavy revolver, except automatic. Pretty good. Would even put it above the ultra laser pistol. Heavy slugger. If you can land it. Actually, no. Heavy slugger. That below. Think about heavy slugger. It has 0 range. You have to be point blank. You have to be sucking them off for that to land. But when it lands, oh my god, when it lands, it does so much damage. A ridiculous amount. It does so much. It is amazing. Ultra shovel. Ultra shovel is S tier. Easily. Like your in-game setups consist of super plasma cannon and ultra shovel. That's what they consist of. It is super plasma cannon and ultra shovel. That is any. If you look at any Twitch streamer who is on like run 30 or loop 30, they are using these 2 weapons. Or like loop 20 or something, they're using those 2 weapons. Ultra shotgun, is bouncy, funny. It goes. Ultra crossbow, same. Here. They're the thing about the ultra weapons, they're very solid, except for the ultra grenade launcher. Ultra grenade launcher is going in A tier. Very efficient. I love using it on YV, making black holes. Does a lot of damage. Refunds some rads as well whenever you use it. Very good weapon. Actually, I'm gonna put it there where it belongs. Plasma minigun. I don't like plasma minigun. Same with the Devastator. I think they're both ass. Plasma minigun does damage, but it's like you blow your load so fast. It's so hard to use and effectively use it. It does a lot of damage, but like, man, you blow through all your ammo so fast with it. So wild. Like, if you just need to pump and dump your energy, go right ahead, but like, jeez, man. Golden plasma gun. It is not efficient. There's the plasma pistol. It's there. Congratulations. Heavy slugger. Or not the heavy slugger, the golden slugger. Where did I put the slugger at? Right there. Golden slugger does more, has more range, or faster fire rate, or something stupid. Base minigun. Minigun I would put in B tier, right next to the hyper rifle. It's inefficient, but it's a minigun. It shoots off a shitload of bullets. That's about it. So, zoom out. So, here's the tier list. If you guys disagree or agree with any of this, keep in mind some of this is just for the lulz, for the funny. However, some of this genuinely I do like for the chicken sword. I genuinely think it's one of the worst weapons in the game. However, I would say it is pretty accurate. This tier list is pretty accurate. The ultra weapons, I would consider moving them up. If you want to be serious, some of the ultra weapons I would move up, but I don't feel like it. Not this time. Actually, did I make any mistakes for the lower things that should be higher? Let's see here. I mean, there's a case for the black sword, but it's such a pain to get. Let's say maybe I would move. Yeah, I think I got it pretty accurate. Oh well, that was a bit of a video. Anyways, if you guys like that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys later.